Well, I didn't review last week's chapter of Nanatsu no Taizai because I thought it was just too blurry and it became too late for me to even review it. So no, it wasn't even worth my time for me. Which is good considering that this week's chapter I still have more time and it was way better. Although I'm still was one thing I did not like because I still don't have answers. Moreover, I do not like Arthur, only because the enemy ruined him. Why the hell did they give him that kind of voice? It was so miscasted. Why did give him that kind of voice? Just doing that, and Arthur immediately fell in doing all this. But he is with Meliodas, who got and he became sick from his food, with his cat thing still on his head. It's obvious that cat thing is something linked to his newfound power, but we're gonna see this by the end of this arc, I feel. And he mentions that he was cast out of the wayside, where Merlin found him and began to raise him, taught him everything, and he is beyond thankful to her, but at the same time feels like he can never repay her. But Meliodas says Merlin is not someone to worry about that. He then senses something around the wall. On another side, Diana and Hawk is amazed with the fact that Elizabeth has actually managed to tap into her healing powers. Well, Diana is amazed that she has the druid blood in her, but last time we saw that fact that she was tricked into failing her conditions with that seed. So I'm a little bit surprised she can use her healing powers at all. But she seems to at least be strong enough now to heal minor bruises. So if she just keeps stronger, Diana herself believes that maybe she can even cure sickness of some people. She then looks at the wall and senses Meliodas, which is the same thing Meliodas did. And here's my second thing. I still don't know why. I do not like their love. I still do not know why. Ever since it was revealed that Liz is Elizabeth's reincarnation, I actually become extremely angry with their romance. I don't know why, but for some reason it doesn't make sense to me. How could Meliodas just fall in love with one single girl on all of his lives living? And why did just that one girl being reincarnated? There's gotta be a deeper connection. And I'm frustrated with the fact that I cannot hear that. Given to the fact that this is Nanatsu no Taizai, I don't think it is a deeper connection. Yes, that Liz was something special, and Meliodas in the end fell for that something special. But I still wish there's something special in this love. The fact that they have such strong love is both distracting and heartwarming at the same time. But then later on, Meliodas and Arthur senses a meat that's way better than the meat they ate before, and then Arthur and Meliodas begins to have an argue of who's gonna be the chef. I mean, Arthur wants to hire him in Camelot, while Meliodas wants to hire him in the bar. And it turns out, of course, that the one who cooked that is none other than Ban. Yeah, Ban has returned. Also, we saw a cover, a night picture of the two fairy siblings looking up in the sky, holding in a hug together, with Oslo and Jericho looking a little bit behind. So I have the fairy sister finally forgiven King, or is it something else? I mean, I still don't understand how it comes she can be alive. Her resurrection was brought on by resentments. She lost most of her resentments now. Shouldn't her soul still pass to the afterlife, or is it the fact that her strong love for Ban is keeping her from being, well, dying? It doesn't matter. With Ban finally reuniting with Meliodas, they have the same kind of reunion they had when they met the first time in the manga, only this time a little bit more chaotic. The fact that this time Ban cannot send Meliodas flying into the wall, but Meliodas sure as hell can, and breaks Ban's body completely pulverized. Which means that Ban recognizes that Meliodas got weaker when they reunited because he's saying something like it's strength, same type of strength that he had when he met him 10 years ago. And so the two best friends then decides to settle with an arm wrestling with Arthur doing the count. However, strangely enough, Bun wins for some reason. I guess it must be because of the speed. He did not overpower Meliodas with brute strength. No, he decides to use all of his speed. Meliodas wasn't just fast enough. And so the best friends are indeed reunited, wondering why. But Meliodas wonders why Ban is here, and he actually mentions Escanor, revealing that he got that the one that we're delivering to was indeed Vaisel. So when I want to think about it, where is Escanor? If he is in this festival, let's expect carnage, should we say? And Ban also reveals that Elaine has been resurrected, which shock Meliodas, but his shock seems to be, I think, is a shock where he knows what kind of resurrection it is, but he decides not to tell anything about that. He just says that he's glad that he's back with the woman he loves. As Ban still cannot understand why Meliodas treats him so well, even after everything he tried to kill him. Meliodas still just shakes that off. I mean, as I said before, the love between Elizabeth and Meliodas is confusing because I feel there's not enough information. But then again, that's Meliodas' entire character. He doesn't give enough information. Maybe because he's not interested in the past, only the future. But what doesn't change is that he has a very big heart. He's an insane forgiving heart, which is actually pretty heartwarming, although it doesn't really work this well. As Ban says he's sorry, he just says, "Let's go, buddy," something like best friend. We must protect the things we do, and he agrees. With that, with the third time, as I said before, the as I said the third time, with best friends reuniting, their dynamic duo will definitely defeat the Ten Commandments. Unless, of course, what's gonna happen once, they meet the other Ten Commandments. No idea, but we'll see about that. Yeah, so and all in all, still had some heartwarming moments, a little bit more awesome with Bam finally reuniting with Meliodas and them reconciling their friendship. Now it's only King left. But I have a feeling that King is gonna have a little bit more difficult time trying to, what's that word? Forgive Meliodas. We'll see, will we? What kind of secrets await him next? Give me your thoughts if you have any.